All right, we are back for some more Starfield. But also, we're going to be catching the State of Play live here in a few minutes.
Engines firing. Here we go.
Then we're going to come back to play more Starfield after that. So strap in, everybody. We got a busy evening ahead of us.
We're in orbit. What next?
What's next is we're going back to the lodge because I got to drop off a whole bunch of goodies. We're up here. We got to go way back down over here to Alpha Centauri. Go to the lodge. Gotta drop our goodies off. Somebody was telling me there is a special mod that you can get, a Bethesda mod, which adds like a bunch of capacity to your ship and stuff. I may have to look at that later.
So,
I'm using my Lord
are
of the
you
Cats
eating
mug
at
that
the
Chris
Sage
got me.
Brook, or is it just a quick snap from the Terra Brew? Look at this place. It's just as we left it. You know, I've often wondered who keeps the lodge so meticulously clean.
It's not me, and that's all that matters. What else am I carrying that I could possibly throw in here? What if I stored all of these things in here and only pulled out a handful of things? The problem is, I don't know what I actually need. But I could probably put all of the food in here. Like... and probably, you know, I've got stacks and stacks and stacks of some of these things that I never use. Those weigh half a pound apiece. I mean, these really don't weigh a lot. Lemons. Still, it's all cooking stuff. We'll stash it all. It's not like I need it in the first place. It's a juice box of whiskey. That's amazing. I'll keep the whiskey on me just in case. Sandwich too. Stolen sushi rolls. I kind of want to eat the pita. $85 trauma packs. I do not need 85 trauma packs. Okay. That shed almost 100 mass, just dropping all the food in there. Got an extra spacesuit. Did I get a second one of these and not know it? I do want to see if I can mod that shock trooper helmet really quick just to see what I can get. Transfer, resources, take all. Let's see, what can I do to this thing? So it's, I could probably bring the energy shielding up. I don't have the high tensiles. Yeah, it's really not that impressive. I can't get, I can't, I wish I could proc different effects, which would be really nice. Resources, store all, miscellaneous. Let's go stick these in my chest upstairs.
I hope Godfrey isn't sending you on some fool's errand.
Me too, Walter. Me too. So, we both woke up from our naps. I went and got some coffee. I don't know if I'm going to be able to move her chair without her waking up. No, she just woke up. So I went out and got my coffee, and Pippin had her dinner and her water. And she was just laying here with her head just like casually draped over the edge. Meet you, Mama. Yeah. Did you get your dinner? You had your food and your water. She's very smart because I came in with my coffee and she knows that I'm drinking something. And so she got up off the chair and like walked across the edge of the bed and like came over and was like sniffing at my coffee cup. And she'll look at you, look at the coffee cup, look at you, and then she'll meow a couple of times. It's like, oh, are you thirsty? And then she asked for food too, so she got some dry food, and now she's gonna go back to sleep. Looks like.
What's up?
What's up with you, Sona? This is one of the coolest quests
Hi there. How's it going?
I think that I found in this playthrough was rescuing this kid. What's up, United? And I wish they
don't know
did
if I'll
more
ever
with
get
her.
used to being around all these people. Everyone hurrying around, talking, eating, drinking, doing a million things. It's so weird, but kind of exciting at the same time, you know?
Yeah, I do
Going
know.
from a planet with a population of 3 to this one is going to take a lot of patience and trust, that's for sure.
We are 17 minutes out, everybody, from the state of play. We're going to switch over to watch that when it goes live, and then we're going to come back and continue Starfield for the evening. So settle in for a whole night.
Come back and visit me again.
I don't know about a whole night, but we'll go for a few hours. Let's see here. Spacesuits. I don't know why I have this extra spacesuit, but I'm going to stash this extra helmet. What's the difference between... How come that has such a huge difference in damage compared to mine? Let's go mod that out. Too late, Sarah. Keep up.
Sell some of your junk.
That looks substantially different. We can get it up to 80% accuracy. %. It's going to drop the range down quite a bit. I think I would rather I can get 1%. We'll do it. Magazine. God, I could get it even higher. I will keep the 36 mag though. Internal. Fire rate. Yeah, wow, I can bump that damage up even more. 64.2. See, I didn't realize that was at play, United. I didn't worry about weapons the first time I played. Oh, I don't have any titanium. Because I didn't do mods. I didn't worry about mods the first time I played. I didn't like the gunplay when I first played the game. Because they didn't have aim assist on the console. So I just I did gunplay as I had to get through the game, but I didn't really worry about my weapons. This time around, because there's aim assist now, I've actually, I leveled up my weapon modding, and I've been just thoroughly enjoying modding my weapons. And I guess I just didn't realize. I was wondering this the other day, like, do weapons scale as you level? And it totally looks like they do. So I've been finding replacements for things, because, like, that's totally going to replace the other one. I was like, that's a huge difference. Like 56 damage versus 28 damage. That's a big difference. So that's going to go there. And now I can sell that one. Right, and then there's the variations. Exactly. So it's like, goodness gracious, like, and I'm not hunting them, so it's just really cool to come across it and be like, oh wow, I thought I had this really badass gun that I'd modded, and then here comes a different variation that's even better. I think it was titanium is what I needed for. By the way, how are we doing on time? We are 11 minutes out.
Chill for a cup of coffee right about now.
Speaking of cup of coffee, with my Lord of the Cats mug that my wife got me. Cold coffee. Ew.
Things for you.
One of the things I think we're gonna have to do after the state of play is I'm gonna have to come in here and I'm gonna have to go
Bulk items may
buy a
require
bunch of
multiple
ammo
levels of approval and can take up to several.
because
Welcome
I'm
to
running
UC
low
Distribu-
on rounds for most of the things I've got.
Yes, of course. Please take a look.
All right, let's sell first and foremost. I can sell that. Yeah, that's fine. Anything else I can sell? No, we're good. All right, let's buy. Do you have titanium, sir? Or tungsten? Oh, you have adhesives. I will buy all of those. Tungsten. Titanium. Thank you. That's probably all I'm going to buy for the moment. I don't really want to overburden myself at the moment. I just want to go back and
You're
finish
always welcome
modding
back,
this.
if you don't mind a bit of a wait.
Oh, come on now. There's one feature I wish they would add on the console, which is the ability to use like the D-pad to just automatically go from one POI to the other, so that I could just go click, 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 and it would go between. Because right now you have to free move this stupid thing, and because of the float, it's very difficult to land it on the first try every time because of the float. I would love a quick snap, man. Quick snap would be awesome.
Every time I return here, I'm reminded of the importance of Constellation's contributions to exploration.
I'm just reminded of what it must be nice to be a millionaire, because this place costs a fortune. Walter's over there hoarding everything. Alright, let's further mod this thing. Internal. We're gonna go high powered, I think. Yeah, let's go high powered. Now, one thing I'm very curious about is this thing supposedly has a suppressor on it, but yet it does not. It is not silenced at all. And I wish there was a way to see. I wonder if it's the gut buster rounds that are making all that noise. I bet it is, because they do that explosion when they hit. Wonder if I should just go with oh wow, I could go with the drum magazine. Wonder if I ought to go with the armor piercing rounds. Yeah, I just realized that I had Gutbuster on there, United. So I was like, I kept wondering what is making that horrible racket when I shoot this gun. And I just realized it's got to be those gutbuster rounds because they explode out the back. Let's go armor piercing. That way I can have a better kind of a stealth sniper rifle. And I didn't think about that for this gun as an example. Can I even... Yeah, see, I've chosen the larger magazine here. White hot rounds that burn on contact. Penetrator rounds that pass through multiple enemies. See, I don't even get the gutbuster on that one. This is the thing. I'm going to have to get rid of this. Like, it does shit for damage. I feel like it's completely worthless now. Disable robotic units. I could probably just sell this damn thing, to be honest with you. The Revenant. Can't really do anything else to it. Ooh. Yeah, let's go with the old Mars skin. Why not?
Why are you bothering to carry all that junk?
One man's junk is another man's treasure. You just shush, Sarah. Alright, now we're down to 176. That's nice. Oh. We're about 10 minutes out, it looks like. Music just started. We're going to kill that music. But we are about 10 minutes out from the state of play. So let's go ahead and get switched on over. So we can get ready for this. We'll go watch this, and then we'll come back and keep doing some more Starfield. Let me get... see where we're at for quests, so that when we're ready to come back. Alright, let me get this saved. Alright. State of play in 8 minutes, everybody. I am going to run to the kitchen and get another cup of coffee and check in on Chris really quick, make sure everything's good with her and all the other cats, and then we are going to come back and sit down and watch through Sony's State of Play. Most of these are going to be remasters and stuff, but I'm interested to see if they're going to drop any trailers that I haven't seen yet. I don't really care about the remasters so much because it's all going to be for the PS5 Pro, and I'm not going to buy the PS5 Pro. But I am always interested in trailers if they have new game trailers. So I'll be back in a minute. All right. It is time. Almost time anyway. 2 minutes out, everybody. Go ahead and put a pause on Starfield so we can get the background music out of the way. I don't know why it goes to black screen when I do it this way. That's weird. Well, we're good to go. All right, 30 seconds down, everybody. Keep that music turned off because it's probably licensed. The less I have to do after this in terms of editing for music, the better. Because every time I cover these live ones, when I go do the YouTube port, I gotta clear like 10, 15 pieces of licensed music. It's annoying. Thus is the cost of covering live. I'm a little bit behind, wasn't I? All right, hang on. I gotta get caught up now. They went 15 seconds. I forgot because I tabbed out. All right. State of Play 2024. Let's go. This program contains mature content that may not be suitable for all audiences. Well, thankfully, I'm a middle-aged adult. Yeah, I was a few seconds behind you, and I just tabbed out. It's all good. I like the animation. That was cute. I've heard a lot of good things about this. I've watched a few people playing it. That looks beautiful right there. I have a feeling this would stress me the fuck out trying to play this. Fall of 2024.
Hi
What's
everyone,
up, Dungeon?
I'm Nicholas Ducey, the studio head at Team Asobi. We couldn't be happier with the reception to Astrobot and to see how much joy Astro is bringing to homes all around the world. On behalf of Team Asobi, thank you so much. Now, we still have a few surprises up our sleeves. Today's trailer was a sneak peek at the DLC we'll release later this year at no additional cost.
Perfect.
We'll have more to share soon. But for now, let's enjoy the state of play.
That might be something fun to dive into one of these days, just to see.
Listen to me, burnt one. If you're intending to walk the midnight walk, you better be sure to keep your spark safe and burning.
What is this? Ooh!
While I was in the black, I had a dream.
That's a very
There was a
artistic
monster in the woods.
claymation game.
On you go, like a moth into the burning light.
This is artistry right here, guys. This is not just a video game. This is art. I've never even played it, Banzin. By the way, if you're not already doing so, guys, Guillermo del Toro is really into stop motion. You've seen his Pinocchio, it's so good. And he promotes indie claymation and stop motion studios a lot on his X feed, his Twitter feed. So if you like this kind of stuff, you should be following him on social media. Not only is he a great director, but he's into really cool. I mean, he got his start in stop motion in Mexico. I do have a PS5 United. We just played Star Wars Outlaws on the PS5, actually. But I'm probably going to be, it's going to be almost all Xbox titles for the next 6 weeks, I think, for me.
But I remember how I felt. Father told us to hide when they came to our house.
Ooh.
Then they took him away.
Okay.
Mother said I couldn't play outside anymore. Everyone had fled.
All right.
She said the country was sick. But we would be okay.
Oh, what
Mother
is this?
always said monsters didn't exist. I thought they lived under my bed. We were both wrong. They live inside our heads.
Okay. This looks cool. It's got a sword and a robot. The problem is it's probably going to be some precision-based Souls-like game where the combat's like super hard, and I'm going to be like, nope. This looks cool as, this looks really cool, whatever this is though. What are we at timestamp-wise? Literally called Hell? No, just Hell. Okay, hang on. Hell is Us. Okay, I'm intrigued enough to go look that one up. But unfortunately, if it's a precision-based like Souls game, I'll be like, nope. Otherwise, it looks really cool.
My story is a tale of rules rewritten by nuclear fire.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Serda.
This is something for VR.
Have you seen Yana? Something happened. She's in no state to be.
You're on a Series X. Most of my games I play on the Series X because the controller is way more comfortable for me. But I just got a normal PS5 in March, so I'm not going to turn around and buy another one.
What is that?
Jump scare game.
Hearing other voices on the radio.
But it's VR, unfortunately.
People there.
Did you not hear any of that? Yana, is that you? I'm seeing things. Hearing things. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Sometimes we need to become the thing we fear. To prevent something worse.
Like everything I'm playing for the next few weeks, though, I'm going to play on the Series X because I'm doing a long haul for October, so I need to make sure that I have the most comfortable controller.
So, how did it feel to learn the truth about the night sky tragedy?
What is this?
Long ago, you humans slaughtered each other.
Okay.
Until the whole world lay in ruins. And yet, you have been granted another chance in Auroria. It must be the will of your beloved mother goddess. However, I still have no trust in your kind.
Alright, I'm intrigued. See an online. It looks like there's going to be some online components too here.
If you survive this trial,
Arch-Age Chronicles?
you might become one of us.
I mean, I'll look into it. You watching, honey?
Thanks to Pocket Pair for that new look at Pal World, an incredible open-world survival game that's launching today on the PlayStation 5 console. We have a few more games with breaking news today.
Pal World might
starting
not
with
be
the
around for
return
too
of
much
two
longer.
beloved
We'll see.
RPGs from the original PlayStation.
Your dreams, magical thoughts, all things are real unless you dream they're not. In your dreams, love is the plot, carried on wings of hope.
Lunar Remastered Collection brings
This reminds me,
together
that music
Lunar,
reminds
the
me
Silver Star
of, what is
Story
it,
Complete,
Blackmore's...
and Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete
God,
with
what
updated
is the name of
visuals,
this band?
widescreen mode, and more.
I'm gonna have to go look it up now because I'm forgetting.
Time to grow and be it when everything is pinned on a hope.
But it's Richie
Lunar
Blackmore's
Remastered
band
Collection
with his
comes
wife.
to PS5 and PS4 in spring 2025.
Blackmore's Legacy or something. I really
Two
can't.
updates on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. First, the Radical Reptiles
By the way, this
DLC,
game was actually pretty
which adds
fun. I
Mondo
played
Gecko
this a
and
couple
Mona
years
Lisa
back.
as playable
I did
characters.
solo and multiplayer, and it
for no
reminded me
extra
so
cost,
much of
a
the
remixed
old
in-game
arcade
soundtrack
game
featuring some
from back when I was
amazing
like
guest
13
composers.
or 14 years old.
Both of these updates
They did a
arrived
good
later
job with
today.
this game. Yeah, the Pal World situation is going to be interesting because it's not on copyright. It's on trademark, which is patent trademarks, which is a lot different. Patent infringement is way different than copyright infringement, which means they're probably going after the Pokemon ball concept.
And yes, you heard right. Keanu Reeves is joining
It'll probably
Sonic
end up in a
X
settlement,
Shadow Generations as
and
part of the
Pal
upcoming
World will
Sonic
have
the
to
Hedgehog
probably
3 movie
redesign
pack.
some
This
elements of
update
their
is
game.
inspired by scenes from the Sonic the
If I had
Hedgehog
to
3
guess.
movie and arrives December 12th. The Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie pack is included in the Digital Deluxe Edition, which lets you play the game 3 days ahead of its October 25th
She's
release
sleeping.
date.
You can take a shower. Okay.
Hello, State of Play. I am Sakaguchi, producer of Fantasy and Neo Dimension. 手作りのジオラマを使ったファンタジアンネオディメンジョン150も作りました。
That's a very
そ
old
して
school kind
ラ
of
ンダムエンカウン
traditional.
トを貯めていっぺんに戦ったり、スキルの起動を操作したりと単式バトルにも新要素を盛り込んでいます。音楽はファイナルファンタジーシリーズで共に歩んできた上松さんです。プレイステーション5にて2024年12月5日発売、どうか皆さんにプレイしていただけたらと、願っています。
We're just over a month away from the release of Dragon Age: The
Yep.
Veilguard. Let's
We're
check
going
in
all
with
in.
BioWare and Electronic Arts for an extended
I am going to
look
be playing
at
this one on the
climactic
Series X
battle.
though, because I will be logging enough hours I need. I gotta make sure I'm using the Xbox controller. Otherwise, I won't be able to use my thumb for a month. I'll have so much thumb fatigue.
We've gotten word from the wardens.
Have they found Gillenane?
Not yet, but they found something else worth killing. One of her blighted dragons.
Rook,
Booyah.
you made it. Good.
Wouldn't miss it. We have unfinished business with that dragon.
We've tracked it to a ruined tower nearby.
I've never
That
seen
lair
this
is a
footage.
death trap.
I wonder if this is
We need to lure her out
a
to have
unique
any
to
chance.
State of Play footage.
So we challenge her, draw the dragon out into the open, then attack. Just you and me now.
That's what she does. She kills dragons.
Everyone, get ready.
Wardens! Ready ballistas!
I've never seen this footage for the Veilguard yet. Oh, that is sexy. Blow it again. Summon the dragon. Let's go fuck some shit up. Guys, I am so excited for the Veilguard.
Come on. Come on.
Oh my god, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we got the ballistas just like in the first game.
Hit the wings. Force her to land. Second detachment. Flank on the walls. Let's go.
Corius the Ice Talon. Oh shit. Quick recover, that was cool. So they're playing a mage. Oh, 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 globe of something. Oh, get out of the way. Oh, come on. Oh, she had like a fire whip that she used to pull the mob down out of the sky. This is some pretty intense high-level combat. This is why anybody who's out there who complains about the Dragon Age Veilguard combat, I'm like, you just go. This looks absolutely fucking phenomenal. Oh. God, that blink ability is so cool. Oh my god. There's that whip pull again. Oh, yeah, so this is the stuff I love because now you can tell your companions to go do things. Combos, baby. Oh, that's fucking awesome! Oh! Dragon Age.
Second dragon!
Second dragon! Holy shit!
Press the attack! Bring that first one down!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You guys are so screwed.
Gillenane.
Yep.
Consume their flesh! Shatter their bones!
This has Game of the Year written all the fuck over it, guys. Oh, 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 oh.
Is already lost.
Oh my god! I've not seen that footage before. That was so
This isn't
freaking
the Bureau's
intense.
first time in Bright Falls.
Oh,
The
that's getting clipped
FBC's
out.
research department set up a facility. The Lake House.
What is this?
If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, I would have just kept on driving.
I'm getting a little puckered, guys. This looks like it might be a jump scare game. Alan Wake 2. Oh, okay. The Lake House. That's an expansion. Okay.
Give up the firearm!
Yeah, I'll pass. It's VR in the first place, but this just doesn't. It looks like a really old game, and I'm not a big fan of playing things that look old. I like to play things that look new. Push the boundaries a little bit. Yeah, it looks quite. Oh, because it's a Hitman. I wonder if that's like a redone World of Assassination. It doesn't look very good at all. Yeah, it's a hard pass for me on that one.
Few know the truth. I stood with Cain and
Cain? Are they doing a Cain remake?
Until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony.
The fate of this world was preordained.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is a remaster.
What madness is this?
Am I so changed?
Alright.
I was not prepared for what lay beyond this threshold.
The future has always been written.
Don't fight it, Raziel.
Interesting. If
Legacy
I had
of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2
nothing else to do,
Remastered
that might
arrived
be kind of
December
fun.
10th,
But I'm really busy.
celebrating
So.
the 25th anniversary of the first game's release.
25th. Oh my God, I am old.
You sure we can't just do the same?
Games from the original PlayStation era also inspired Fear the Spotlight from Blumhouse Games. It brings atmospheric polygonal scares to PS5 and PS4 on October 22nd.
Yeah. Polygonal games don't really get me. It's I will occasionally play polygon games, but not a lot.
So happy.
At last, we've returned to our ancestral land, Agasba.
What is this?
Build villages and nurture vast ecosystems in Towers of Agasba.
A little crafting game?
This colorful world includes unique creatures, a peculiar cast of characters, and also allows you to invite other players to visit your island.
What is this?
Towers of Agasba launches into early access this November. Up next, Epic Games brings a split-screen mode to LEGO Fortnite this October.
Towers of Agasba?
This feature enables friends and family to explore the world and build villages together while playing on the same PS5 or PS4. And in other Fortnite news, the new Fortnite Limited Edition DualSense wireless controller arrives later this year, with pre-orders starting October 3rd. Visit PlayStation blog for more details. Next, it's 1 versus 1,000 in Dynasty Warriors Origins, and Koei Tecmo Games is ready to share the release date. Let's take a look.
Guardian of Peace, you have crossed paths with men who may one day bring about order. Until then, you must adapt to the chaos and find a way to survive. So choose your path wisely. Go forth and learn what it means to be a hero.
claim to strive for justice, but have no way to achieve it. Tearing down the system without providing an alternative is mere wanton destruction.
The first Silent Hill was good. I think all the Silent Hills have been that I remember playing, but it's been a while since I've played one. The music here is pretty cool. We'll probably get dinged for it, but hey.
Still hoping that I imagined the whole thing. It's burned into my mind.
Is this gonna be a Monster Hunter?
So, Captain, what's your team been getting up to?
That is some hair
The
right
Guild
there.
gave special assignments to some of the other units from the expedition, mine included.
This forest is amazing.
And it's probably filled with things that want to eat you.
My fur isn't built for this kind of weather. That's causing the water currents to surge too.
You're about to get hit. Yeah, this is probably Monster Hunter Wilds, I would assume.
Intruders.
Yeah, I mean, it holds a place for... I mean, some people really like them. For sure, Van Zin. The grind is never ending. And that's true. You just keep on going. That's cool right there, pulling all that down on the monster.
Ours. You respect.
Did I wake you up? I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I get a little excited. I got a little carried away. Here.
Why don't they just put the meat down?
You were watching earlier, now you're going to sleep.
Leave this to me! Heels inbound!
Rawr.
That's it. The White Wraith. It's real!
Is that what we're after? The White Wraith.
Down there. Someone's in trouble.
It seems we must do a more thorough investigation.
What is that thing? An extinct species.
You're a hunter. You've got a weapon, and you do nothing?
That looks really cool right there.
Give it to me! And I'll...
It's gonna hit. February? Man, I'm already too busy in February. That's not a possibility. I've got Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and Avowed both happening in February. There's no way I have time to slide that in there. March, I've already got Adamfall and Tales of the Shire, so I can't do it in March.
皆さんこんにちは。モンスターハンターワイルズプロデューサーの杉本です。本作の発売日が2025年2月28日世界同日発売に決定いたしました。本日より順次予約を開始しますので、ぜひご予約いただければと思います。プレイステーションストアでご予約いただいた方限定の特典として、プレイステーション5でご覧いただけるデジタルミニアートブックをご用意します。9月26日の23時からは TGS2024 カプコンオンラインプログラムを放送いたします。それでは引き続きモンスターハンターワイルズの情報にご注目ください。またお会いしましょう。
That's a tentative spring title for me. I don't know where I would slot it in yet, though.
Oh, look at those chompers! Okay, trail spots aren't cheap, so let's get started. A hunter with a mysterious past and her, very heroic friends are all that stands in the way.
Are they really doing a Horizon
evil
Lego version?
Join them as they explore, hunt, collect wacky outfits, and decorate their village. Nailed it. This is awesome. But wait, there's more. With the digital deluxe edition, you get this exciting blue roller thing. And snazzy costumes, like the Shadow Stalwart outfit. And this, I don't know what that is. That or that. Or why they're climbing in that cannon. But look how much fun they're having. Come and join the party in Mother's Heart.
Yeah, Horizon Adventures.
Oh, I forgot to mention the pre-order.
That's cute.
Everyone,
I mean,
Kristen
the Lego
Zatani.
games do good
We are so
business.
excited for everyone to get their
I
hands
love the
on
Lego
Lego
Star Wars
Horizon
games.
Adventures when it launches on November 14th.
The Skywalker Saga
And
they
Aloy
just
has
did
more
last
good
year
news
was
on the
freaking
horizon.
phenomenal. This is going to be a remaster.
Aloy's
Yeah.
original adventure, Horizon Zero Dawn, is being remastered for PS5 and PC by Guerrilla and Nixes. Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered includes more than 10 hours of re-recorded conversation mocap and countless graphical improvements that bring the game to the same visual fidelity as Horizon Forbidden West.
Which, to be honest with you, depending on the timing of this, I've not played the second one. It would be fun to go back and play these back to back, do the remastered version straight into the second one, which launched on the PS5, and do the two games back to back.
This new version of Horizon Zero Dawn will arrive October 31st.
Fuck,
And
yeah, that's
anyone who
bad
owns
timing.
the original PS4 version of the
I
game
do.
will be able to upgrade to the new PS5 version for $9.99.
Okay, so it's a $10 upgrade for me. That's
Visit
no
PlayStation
problem.
Blog for more details and watch the full
'Cause I
trailer
bought the
to see
PS4
all the
version
enhancements
years
to
ago.
Aloy's Epic Quest.
That might be, I don't know where I would slot that in either, but that would be a fun thing to do
New
back to
content
back.
is on the way to the action-packed world of Stellar Blade. A new photo mode lets players set up the perfect
Oh, no.
picture with your choice
Photo
of
mode.
poses, expressions, and filters.
Now we can get the best angles on our waifus.
And Stellar Blade's original soundtrack.
It's a very
featuring
fair
over
price for the upgrade,
180
yeah.
songs
Which is
from the
standard.
game
Most of the
is
PS4
available
games
on
I've done that have a
select streaming
PS5
services
upgrade, it's
starting
like $10.
But that's not all. Sci-fi worlds collide in the Stellar Blade and Nier Automata collaboration.
Oh,
coming
wow.
to Stellar Blade later this year.
That's interesting. I didn't mind the story of Stellar Blade, but I just did not like
Now
the...
let's talk about what's ahead for PlayStation Plus. First, your monthly games for October are WWE 2K24, Dead Space, and WWE Literature Club
Hang on.
Plus. These will be available to all PlayStation Plus members starting October 1st.
So, is it the original Dead Space or the Dead Space
Meanwhile, our
remaster?
library of PlayStation classics continues to grow, with 2 more fan favorites from the original PlayStation arriving later this year.
Okay.
Blood Omen Legacy of Kain and Capcom's Dino Crisis.
Oh, okay.
Naughty Dog fans know September 26th is The Last of Us Day, and we're celebrating by adding the critically acclaimed PS5 hit The Last of Us Part 1 to the PlayStation Plus game catalog this Thursday.
I played that one twice. I need to do a playthrough of the second game again, because I really did like the second game. Cool to go back and do a replay. Oh, are you giving her snacks? Oh. Did mommy just bring you some nummy nummies? Chris just brought Pippin some wet food, so she's getting. I just gave her dry food too like an hour ago. She's gonna have a full tummy for sleep tonight.
Hi everyone, I'm Mark Cerny. We recently revealed the newest addition to the PlayStation 5 family, PS5 Pro, alongside several games showcasing the superior frame rates and improved graphics that the new console makes possible. With PS5 Pro, developers have access to 3 key improvements: an upgraded GPU, advanced ray tracing, and AI-driven upscaling that combine to bring developers closer to realizing their unique vision. We're excited for players to get their hands on PlayStation 5 Pro when it launches this November.
PS Plus is
meantime,
it's the exact
here's a
same
look at
thing
some
as
of the
Game
games
Pass. Yes.
that are being enhanced for the new console, including
You get a couple of
few
free games
titles
per
that
month.
we're revealing for the very
Sometimes
first
more.
time today.
You get access to a back catalog with a ton of other games, and you get access to all the online features of PlayStation. So if you want to play Destiny 2 online or something like that, you gotta have Game Pass subscription. You have to have a PS Plus subscription. You love this system. Jedi Survivor is such a great game. Dragon Age the Veilguard, baby. It's Turismo 7, man. The Spider-Man games are pretty fun. They're short, but they're fun. But yeah, I keep a running subscription to both ePay so I have a PS Plus subscription and a Game Pass Ultimate subscription. They're both like $18 a month, I think, something like that. $18. She might need to go to the bathroom, honey. That's why she's wanting to go to the door. What is this?
We are beyond the edge of Japan.
Oh. What is this?
People come north to disappear.
Is this Ghost of Tsunami 2? Or is this a remake, or is this the enhanced edition of the first one?
But you...
You
are hunting. And now, every Ronin here is after you. Still think you're the hunter?
It's something. Let's see what it is. I'm already super interested. This looks awesome, whatever it is. Hang on, I better timestamp this. As he topples to the ground in the foreground, that's awesome. The music. Oh my god! I got goosebumps, guys. This looks fucking wicked! Oh my god! What is... It's gotta be... I didn't pay attention to, look at this. That music, it's like Western, but also like samurai, like Japanese, like, oh my god. It is! It is! It is! It is! Okay, so it's 2025. Oh my goodness. That is a must play. Gust of Yotai. Ho 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 ho! That is a must play, guys. Must play. Yeah, Red Dead Samurai vibes for sure. Well, that became a must play for 2025. So I wonder where they're putting that in the timeline of Ghost of Tsushima. Is it a prequel? Is it a sequel? Now we know what they've been working on. And with a female character, I'm sure that's going to trigger some people. Well, that's awesome, everybody. Do you need help, Chris? We're going to switch back over and get back to playing more Starfield, everybody. Give me 2 seconds, though. I need to help Chris. We got to do Pippin's wounds and put her Band-Aid on real quick. Give me 2 seconds. Get this going so that you guys at least have some music in the background. Or audio. Give me a couple minutes here. Okie dokie. Alright. Pippin has her new bandages. Let's get to it. Yeah. You're not happy about getting your wound cleaned. You licked one of those because it was open, which means you moved your cat bandage. Somehow she got... I think she figured out how to get her head inside one of her leg holes because one of her abscesses was open. And the bandage was, like, moved. So I think she got inside of it. Chris is going to sew up a new one so that we can change this one off of her in here a little bit. Because we can't go to sleep at night if she's figured out how to get inside them. That's why we have multiple of these. Because we always have to, as her weight shifts, we have to make them differently. Vincent says, Ghost of Tsushima has one of the best video game openers of all time. From the time you hit new game to the time the credits roll, it's breathtaking. Yeah, that was a really good experience. That was a really cool reveal. Definitely gonna have to go play that. They didn't give a release date, just said next year sometime. Alright, we gotta go confront Ron Hope.
I never tire of visiting worlds like this.
Let's go confront this bastard.
I don't want to hear any complaints. Keep an eye on your valuables. Ron Hope's the best thing that's happened.
Well, Ron Hope is a liar. Just saying.
Things for you.
Oh, that combat site is so cool. How does it look, by the way, when you're doing... It's not bad. It goes into a crouch. That's a pretty fluid animation, no lie.
That's very generous, Mr. Hope.
It's well earned, Birgit. We set some ambitious quotas. You met every one of them.
Well, I won't pretend it was easy, but everyone pulled together and we got it done.
I'll let you share the good news, whenever and however you like.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
All right,
Something
Mr. Hope.
more you need, Deputy? Good to see you again. Well,
It might not be good to see me after you hear the news I've got.
Progress. He said you had a promising lead on the mercenaries who stole my ship. I trust you're here with good news?
Well... Oh, I learned something very interesting.
Did you now? Well, don't keep me in suspense.
It's over. I know you hired the first.
Oh, that's one hell of an accusation, Deputy.
Hole burned you pretty good.
Seems I put my trust in the wrong man. I suppose that changes things. I'm impressed, Deputy. It's clear you have a bright future
What's going on? What is this about, Mr. Hope?
Nothing that concerns you, Birgit. In fact, why don't you make yourself scarce?
I think I'd like to hear what the deputy has to say.
Start talking, you traitors, bastard.
I can see you're upset. Allow me to explain. And you'll see that there were very good reasons for what I had to do. The truth is, we've been falling behind the competition. Significantly so. We needed solutions. A few years ago, I began to diversify. We started to research chemicals, fuel, those sort of things. We developed an experimental fertilizer. And it failed utterly. It wiped out entire crops. I was prepared to write the whole thing off when we made a discovery that changed everything. Turns out, our fertilizer was transforming the soil, bolstering its mineral content tenfold.
So it destroyed the crop, used unwitting farmers to transform the soil.
Mining is expensive, and so is the cost of raw materials. My mineral-enriching fertilizer solves several problems at once. The farmers provide free manual labor, and once the land is ready, we move in to extract and process the soil.
So those farmers poisoned themselves, and you ended up reaping profits. How can you even live with yourself?
It's a good question.
It's nothing personal. It's just good business. I don't expect you to understand.
He destroys lives to turn a profit.
Look.
Yeah, it's the same. He's shown up in multiple
behind
Bethesda
the
games.
Competition. The hardworking people of this town depend on me for their livelihoods, and I won't let them down. Cutting my costs means saving their jobs.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Yeah, Bridget.
How could you do something so awful to innocent people, to families?
Not another word out of you, Birgit. I can take your job and more.
No, he's not a nice guy.
Discuss this later.
Yeah, no thanks.
Any case, I suppose
There ain't gonna be a later, buddy.
I give you my word that I'll call off the operation and return the land to its rightful owners.
No, sorry, you gotta face justice. That's not enough.
You're right. Yeah, those families deserve to be compensated for the inconvenience. Well, perhaps a discount on their next purchase from Hope Tech.
Oh my God.
You're seriously turning an apology into a business pitch. That's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
With that resolved, let's talk about...
Nothing's resolved, buddy.
As a member of the Council of Governors, I'm authorized to award you a substantial bonus. And of course, we'll both agree to forget about my little cost-cutting endeavor.
You're gonna turn yourself in and I'll be telling the Marshal everything.
Well, let's not be too hasty, Deputy. There's something else you need to consider. I'll do what's necessary to protect my company and my employees.
Panda. He's A-okay in my book.
Anyone about this, you're risking their livelihoods. Do you really want to put all these people out of work and make their families suffer?
Like you made those farmers suffer?
But on a much larger scale. Yes.
I'm willing to accept some collateral damage if it means making you pay.
I have to admit, I admire that uncommon You've made your position clear, Deputy. Now, it's my turn. I'll make myself very plain. I won't let you jeopardize my reputation, this company, or the people who work for me. If that means you suffer an unfortunate incident at the hands of my security personnel, so be
Here we
it.
go.
I'm important. You're nothing.
You're not actually threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
You're a despicable man, Hope. And I hope you get exactly what you deserve.
Oh, we're getting him. Bribes and threats aren't going to work on me.
Such a shame to see a promising career cut so tragically short.
Hey, shit, where's my gun? Seriously, where's my gun? Where is my gun? Why don't I have a weapon equipped? Did I stash it somewhere and didn't realize it? It's probably because I sold that one when I was doing my...
There's another one!
We good? We're about to be good. Shot him in the back. This one's gonna be tricky to get to. Let's loot up before we move.
Don't leave any of that behind.
Don't plan on it. Yeah, guardy, guardy, guardy. Yeah, guardy, guardy. Who's a good guard? Who's a good guard?
He tried to have you killed. I don't understand. Mr. Hope always seemed like such a good person. But everything he said about the farmers and hiring those mercenaries, it was so awful.
You're not wrong. Hope is a greedy bastard who put on a friendly face.
No, you're wrong. That's not all he was. He always looked out for us, for his employees.
Then, doesn't justify what he did. Now, it's time you saw him for what he was. A monster.
We never saw that side of him. And now he's... You killed him.
Sometimes justice is violent and ugly.
Is that what this was? Justice? It felt more like an ambush, followed by an execution. What happens to us now?
There's probably a second in command.
That would be Elana. Elana Nwankwo. She seems pretty capable. Maybe we'll be okay after all.
You'll be fine.
I guess we'll have to figure things out. Find a path forward.
There might be some difficult days ahead, but I wish you good luck.
All right, Hammer Falls. We gotta go back and talk to the marshal. Pirate life. There is no pirate life here. We are a UC Space Marine at heart. But we do have to take out bad guys from time to time because now we're a backup marshal. I gotta eat some food. I drank water twice. Meal pack, ramen, there we go. I don't think there's anything in here I need to worry about. Probably all be considered stealing anyway. Alright, let's boogie out and talk to the marshal. While that is taking place, let me go over and check something.
You should ask Sam about Aquila sometime. He has some pretty amazing stories to tell.
Should I? Okay. Checking something on the back end, guys. That's cool. Alright, we'll get that done later in a bit. Leave. We just crossed 37,000 followers on YouTube, everybody. 37,003, and we're over 1,500 on Twitch today. So it's been a good couple of days pushing us to some new heights. Really awesome to see. And once I wrap up the stream tonight, we're gonna go cut together the. I'm gonna at least push out that. We'll do the state of play for like tomorrow, the whole thing. But then I'm gonna cut out the Dragon Age Veilguard and Ghosts of Yotei. I'm gonna figure out how that's pronounced because I have no idea. Those two will definitely cut out into reaction videos for YouTube, which I will air tonight, I believe. What time is it right now? I think we started pretty early. Yeah, it's only 5. If I go like another hour, that'll be 6 o'clock. Then I can get those 2 videos produced for like 7 and 8. And then I've already got a video scheduled to come out tonight at 10. And then we could do the replay of the whole reaction video. Although I do have to wait and see, because if it might be too much of a pain in the ass to air the whole thing. It's going to depend on what YouTube does with the music, because there's usually licensed music in those videos, and whenever you do a whole clip like that, you usually end up having to clear through like 10 pieces of music or something. Cam Stone says, how long have you been streaming on Twitch? October of last year, so almost a year. Whenever Twitch brought their multi-streaming rules down and said you are now free to multi-stream, I immediately started doing so, because I had been streaming only on YouTube up until that point. So that's natural, you know, we've got way more followers on YouTube because I've been on YouTube for years, comparatively speaking. It's the same over on Twitch, EPK, sorry. And I multi-stream every session, so every morning and every afternoon when we do our streams, we do 2 streams a day, I multi-stream in both places. Well, I appreciate that, Laura. I do try to stay positive. Keep it real. I think this is the end of the Ranger quest line, if I'm not mistaken.
If you're looking for work, Mayor Cartwright might have it.
Mayor Cartwright might have a job for me. Might have to check that out in a minute.
Things for you. Hiya.
I just want his jacket.
You're back.
I am back.
Good to see you back safe, Deputy. What's the word on the mech factory? Were the mercenaries hiding out there?
I took care of him.
Damn, you've got guts of steel. Did you find out why the first was taking over farms?
I did. Anonymous just gifted a sub over on Twitch to the Cam Zone. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Ron Hope hired the first to grab farmland.
What? Ron Hope? That's one hell of an accusation, Deputy.
Are you really that surprised? Hope's always had a reputation as a man who'd do anything to succeed.
He's on the damn council, Emma.
So he can make laws favorable to his business interests.
Sounds like somebody
Sure,
else
he's
in
known to look after
politics
his
today
people,
we know
but
about.
Do you really think he gives a damn about some farmers on Montara?
They're all doing
Did
it.
Hope explain his motives at all?
Let's see here. He supplied the farmers with experimental fertilizer which boosted the soil's mineral content but killed the crops.
That has a familiar ring to it.
I recall hearing about some Hope Tech initiative to help farmers. At the time, I just figured it was a PR stunt. Seems a little more sinister now.
Please, tell me you've got some evidence to back up these extraordinary claims.
I got more than enough evidence. Here's the slate.
All right, let's see what you've got.
Barticus says just fired up Starfield for the first time in months.
Yeah,
Planets look
this is
quite a bit
pretty
nicer. Yeah, they've patched so much stuff.
About destroying the slate. And
They've
you
done a
confirmed
ton of
about
patches
this.
since launch. I'd hoped he would turn himself. He tried to have me killed. It was his last mistake.
You almost sound pleased with yourself. Well, you shouldn't be. This is going to send shockwaves throughout the Free Star Collective. If the people can't trust their leaders, anarchy could follow.
Have a little faith, Daniel. We're not the United Colonies. One bad apple won't spoil the whole damn barrel.
Easy for you to say. You ain't the marshal.
Not yet.
Thanks,
but
EPK.
You ain't gonna live forever, old man.
While we've got you here, there's one last piece of business to take care of.
You can register your ship again
Emma,
now, Laura. Nice.
Would you please?
Give me
With
my jacket.
pleasure, Marshal.
I want my jacket.
When you first joined us, I told you that you'd undergo an evaluation process. There's one thing left to do. A simple question. Do you feel ready to wear the badge of a full-fledged Free Star Ranger?
Sure.
Good. Duty and honor are the backbone of the Free Star Rangers. Marshal, I approve the deputy for advancement to the rank of Ranger.
Thank you, Ranger Wilcox. In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown exceptional courage, fearless tenacity, and a high regard for the safety of our citizens. By the authority granted to me by the Council of Governors, I hereby promote you to the rank of Ranger. Here's your badge. Wear it with pride. But don't forget the solemn responsibility it represents.
Thanks to my own personal biases against the Freestar Collective, I was skeptical when you originally accepted the appointment. But seeing you in this moment, I have to admit that I am bloody proud of you. Well done.
It's alright. You can thank me later.
You've shown that faith was well placed. Let's hear it for our new Ranger.
Hip hip hooray!
Great job, Ranger!
As a full-fledged Freestar Ranger, you've been granted your very own Star Eagle class starship with no registration fee required.
Glad you made it.
We also got some new gear, which we gotta go take a look at. There's my Ranger badge. That's going on my desk at home. The Justifier, I will not be using that. I mean, no, I won't be using the Ranger suit, but I am going to drop it in the lodge. I really wish I could get his jacket.
Ranger's work is never truly done.
Like, I want the jacket. That's what I really want. But he's the only one. Like,
I know Annie's been trying to rope
it's a
you
badass
for
jacket, guys.
spies.
Like the duster, the leather duster is pretty cool.
I just hope you're not teaching her to judge people too
How do you
much
change
about
outfits
the
for your
way they look.
companions? Asked David.
Why, thank you, August.
Yeah, United answered in chat. When you go to trade with them, I could show it off here real quick.
Popping back a beer, you never know who you'll meet.
Back
You go to Let's
for-
Trade
I'll
Gear.
only carry the
We can
good
show this
stuff.
off.
Just kidding.
And then you go down into Sarah. And then you could basically, if you have a piece of gear, it's no different than if you have it. You can unequip or equip. You have to give it to them first from your inventory, so you would transfer it over. And then once you're done with that, like I gave her this outfit. Now when you do the preview, it shows it on you, even though we're in Sarah's inventory. This is the weirdness about it. It shows the outfit on you, but really it's on them, and you just have to make sure that you click the equip button. And once it's equipped, you back out, and they will be wearing said outfit. So that's the visual representation.
Congratulations, the promotion's well earned.
Thank you. Let's go check out our ship.
Good to see you.
Homeless Bird says, just for the Rage Industries questline, it's pretty fun being a Stico Corporal for the bit. That is a fun storyline. Victoria says, how's the second playthrough going? I've been thinking about doing a modded playthrough. I like this game, so it's not a difficult thing for me to do a second playthrough and have fun with it. Taking a break from the outpost building though, yesterday and today. Got to get some levels before the DLC drops.
If you're looking for a sidearm, I recommend Laredo's firearm.
Oh wait, the ship dude is over here on this planet. Although we can probably just look at it from here. There's the ship we just got from the Rangers, which I will not be driving. However, when you're playing the game for the first time, honestly, that's probably the easiest ship to get until you get the Mantis. Because it's just, you know, half a dozen hours of questing and you get the Star Eagle. It's sure ugly though. Like, you gotta change the colors on it, man. Do you keep your Starborn suit? Yeah, when you do New Game Plus, every time you go into you start with the Starborn suit and the Starborn ship. I'm the same way, Laura, which is why the first playthrough was my stealth character who went through the game and romanced Andrea and got to the end. I didn't do any crafting. I didn't do any outpost building. I just did the stories. And I did about 350 hours in my first playthrough. Most of that time was me in my ship, like running around playing smuggler and space pirate. Not really space pirate, but like going on space missions and taking out bad guys and raiding bases, and had a lot of fun doing it that way. And then I got to New Game Plus, went into the New Game Plus and just stopped playing at that point. And then waited a few months, and when they did the May 15th patch where they did the console update for the Xbox, and they added like 60 frame rate mode, performance mode, aim assist, the survival options, that's when I started this playthrough, which we did for about like 3 weeks or so. And then I went on my trip in June, and then I got back and did some shipbuilding, and then knew that I was going to go through Shattered Space with this character. So when we decided to come back into Starfield on the 20th, which was a few days ago, this was the character we picked up on. But that's why this character, I did not run the UC questlines on my first character, because I knew that this guy was going to be a UC Space Marine, ex-soldier. He's blue-blooded, believes in the cause, United Colonies for life. I've got the penthouse at the top of the tower because I am a prime citizen. I was hook, line, and sinker for the UC when I did the full playthrough of this guy, but now I'm just burning for XP. So it technically doesn't make sense for me from a roleplay perspective to run these quest lines, considering I'm like UC for life. But I don't care anymore. I've already done the playthrough, so now I'm just going towards Shattered Space. Oh, that's the selling kiosk. Whoops.
Hey, what can I do? Anything I can help you with?
Can I change
Okay, no problem.
I kind of want to change the coloring on this. Select all. Color. Just please get away from that horrible orange. Ooh, the silver's not bad. Ooh, that's not bad at all. I'm just gonna go with that right there. That I can live with. That's pretty cool. Alright, we gotta go dump some stuff at the lodge. David says, I hope we get a DLC that goes more into depth with the terramorphs. I don't know how they would, though, because technically we finished the terramorph threat. Like, I don't know where they would go with that, unless they went back and did the whole New Londinium thing. That wouldn't necessarily be a DLC, because that would be like going back in time, back in the history. This is another place I want snapping on the Xbox controller. Don't make me free float this stupid cursor around to try to select a system. Just let me quick snap with like left or right on the thumb pad. No, I don't remember for Fallout. I only played the base game for Fallout 3. I never went back and did any of the add-ons or DLCs or anything. Yeah, it took me, I think it was my 4th or 5th character before I beat Obsidian, David. So I did the same thing, just instead of Skyrim, I did it with Obsidian. Emo Pyra says they did a DLC called Anchorage, and you went into a simulation that brought you back to pre-war. Okay, that could make sense, like a simulation. That could make sense.
As much as I'm eager to explore the universe, there's nothing quite like the feeling of returning home.
Alright, this is going into my special chest because it's outfits.
Let me know when you're ready to take me along with you.
Oh gosh darn it, I didn't mean to take that. Yeah, put that back. I'll go ahead and hold on to that. We'll put it back. Spacesuits. Ranger spacesuit. I do like the boots on the Ranger spacesuit though. Those are cool boots. Also, a really easy early level spacesuit to get. By the way, guys, I love this outfit. I'm very happy that I got this. I think that's a really cool general, like, run around town outfit. It looks good with the gun, too. No lie. Hang on, something just popped up on my... Stuff's over here updating itself on my stream box. Hold on a minute. Got windows popping up. What you doing? Where you at? Why you upgrade without permission? Alright, are you done? Are you done being cranky box? Okay. Did you eat, Chris? ¿Comiste algo? Okay. ¿Hay plátanos o no? No. Alright, well we finished that faction quest. We've got a bounty. You know what I forgot to check was the mission. Was there a mission board for the Freestar Rangers? I forget. Yeah, that was a shock the first time I played for sure, Laura. I didn't see that coming the first time around. Second time around, I saw the clues. No, I don't want to do that quest. What do we got here? Last Will and Testament. Okay, yeah, we have a question the mayor about a job. There's a mission board at the bar. Oh, we need to go back. I need to grab the mission board. That's what I vaguely remembered there being a mission board. Hang on, I gotta stand up and do a stretch.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Yeah, we're gonna go check those out real quick before we do this mission for the mayor. Freestar Ranger missions are your favorite? Nice.
Something you might be interested in.
Okay. It's probably up in the bar. This is the infirmary. Ah, here we are. We are taking all of these. We're gonna go rescue that hostage first. I'm waiting for it to trigger up top so I can follow it. There we go. That's our active mission. Awesome. However, before we do, I have got to take a quick bio and get a drink, so I'll be back in a moment.
Got the Ranger's badge, did ya? That's great. Hey, how'd your date with Leah go?
It was, interesting. All she wanted to do was talk about Aquila City's history. I got a 90-minute lecture on the great Solomon Coe, founder of the Freestar Collective. How pathetic is it that I can't compete with a guy who's been dead for more than 100 years?
Oh, come on, Alex. That's just how she is.
A
And
lot of
besides,
famous
you knew
people
that
visit
going in.
Aquila. Popping back a beer, you never know who you'll meet.
In the things she's passionate about. Read some slates. Ask her some questions. Meet her halfway, you know?
Yeah, you're right. Guess I've got some homework to do if there's gonna be a second date.
That's the spirit. Got to admit, I'm impressed how fast you made Full Ranger.
The doctor can provide any supplies you might need.
You wanted a word?
Yeah, it's about Alex. You know he and Diego cleared out that smuggler's den not long ago.
Yeah, I saw the report. They ran into a lot more trouble than they were expecting by the sound.
Right. The way Diego puts it, Alex was pretty shaken by the whole thing. Guess that was the first time he's come face to face with his own mortality. He's been spending time over at Bell's shop looking to buy more guns.
Probably trying to make himself feel safe. He's still young. If I'd known they'd be kicking the hornet's nest like that, I wouldn't have sent him. Maybe it's time he took a break from field. Put those technical skills of his to work for us here. At least for a while.
I think that's a good idea. I'll find some work for him.
Sounds good. In the meantime, keep an eye on him. I expect when he's good and ready, he'll want to
Tell
talk
this.
about what happened.
All right, I just gave food to Leia y Lucas. Un poquito. ¿Perdón? No. No. En la mañana sí, pero en el día nada. ¿Tú vas a hacerlo? Okay. I don't think I've ever been in here. It's like a private room. I've never been in here. Alright, well, we're gonna go rescue a hostage, theoretically. Oops, I went to the wrong one. Oh. Haven't been close enough to here then. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. Nothing attacked me. What do we got ahead of us? Shipping crate. Sounds like it's mine. It's on the other side of that asteroid, or right between them. There's another one up here somewhere. Hang on, Chris is saying something. What's up? Okay, gracias. Yeah, we'll say. It's on the other side of that asteroid. I'm gonna end up getting clipped. Oh! Oh! We clipped it. That's what shields are for, kids. Okay, that was way over there. I don't use mods, so nope. I have not played with any mods. Okay, we got all the lootables here. Oh, we're gonna transport right through an asteroid. Let's do it.
Travis went down. Jump was
Picked the wrong time to attack somebody. Go ahead, come on.
Targets. Crosswipe has been disabled.
Let's dock. You know, I get the feeling you're just not paying attention to what.
Locked in.
I don't know if you can or not, Laura. I don't know that I've ever tried to blow up asteroids for resources. Oh, you can? Okay, I've never done that.
Another loser, another notch on my gun.
Wow, okay, so this was... That's why I couldn't...
To the grind.
That's why I couldn't blow the ship up. Okay. Because it was a scripted mission. Can I take your stuff? Nope, because you're gonna...
Genuine lifesaver.
We're going to... Equip and free. Is there anything I can give him? No. Give him a cryo mine. That's probably Lucas. I've never done a rescue hostage mission that I remember, United, so that makes sense though. So what counts as rescuing him? When do we get the credit for it?
I thought I was dead.
Okay, I think maybe we had to talk to him again.
You Rangers are something else.
All in a day's work.
You Rangers.
2,000 credits and XP.
Gotta get straight back to
He probably wants more food. I only gave him like a quarter cup because he has the... Well, it's because he pukes all the time. That's why he's skinny. Es porque está vomitando mucho.
I have things for you.
Okay, we're gonna undock.
We're on our own again.
Alright, let's check the missions and go to the next one. Because we are all about the XP. That's a Crimson Fleet Captain. That's gonna be... Let's do this, and this will be a ship mission. And then the last two will be, I think, probably go down on the planet missions. Laura says it's way easier than mining on planets. I need to try that then. The next time I see an asteroid field, I need to go blow up asteroids. I did not know that was a thing you could do.
A whole new set of stars.
Hang on. We're like right here. How do you...
Do you copy, unknown ship? Hello there. Thank you for responding to my hail. It's been a long time since I had company.
Okay.
I'm Dr. Sola Banglawala from MAST in New Atlantis. I'm performing a geological survey of the settled systems as part of a field research initiative. I flagged you down to see if you might have any rare geological samples to contribute.
Not on me, probably. I have more than enough rocks to offload. I'll help if I can.
I can't thank you enough. off, I'm in the market for lithium, platinum, and vanadium right now. I'm not asking for much. I know they're hard to come by.
They're probably all back at the lodge. Here's 5 lithium.
Thank
Okay,
you so
cool.
much. This will really help me out. I'd be happy to offer you some of the common resources produced as byproducts of my research to
Just give
thank you
more
for your
food.
help. I have more
Poquito.
copper, lead, and aluminum than I know what to do with. I'll pay you in credits instead if you prefer, but I don't have much.
I will happily take your goodies. Shit, I don't know what I need more of. I don't know. Let's just say lead.
No problem. I'm initiating the transfer now. Done. I really do appreciate your help. I'm going to try my luck in another system. You might want to back up a bit. This old junker's grav drive is a little on the fritz. Fly safe!
See ya, Dr. Sola.
Sorry,
Is she still on the line for some reason?
So, do you have any hobbies?
There we go. Haha. Oh shit, you have to loot these when you're done. Oh! Do you know what's in them though? It just says mineral deposit. Oh, you have to get close enough to see what it could be. Okay, I see. Oh, that's just a visual one right there. Okay. So then I would need to turn around and essentially loot these boxes. Oh, that's the scientist lady. Okay. Am I going down to the planet? No, we need to go on the other side of the planet. Gotcha. What's up? Okay.
This won't take
No.
long.
No estaban dentro del contenedor. This guy's got a cool looking ship. Too bad I'm not gonna be able to do anything about it. There was a pair of scissors over there that we were looking for like an hour last night to cut bandages for Pippin, and neither one of us saw the scissors, so she was just like, here's the stupid scissors from last night. Oh, hang on, I didn't know. I don't know where I'm jumping right now. I didn't have a mission selected. No, don't want to go there. That was a stupid decision. Let's see if I can interrupt that first jump. Yes. Grav jump in progress. I have to wait for this one. That's what I was wondering about. Oh, it did cancel it, though. No, it did not cancel it. You never know what you're going to get out of the mining of the asteroids? Okay.
Jump complete. Normal propulsion restored.
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband.
Pass.
That's all we need. You're cleared for landing at Aquila City.
Thanks. Bye. Mining in asteroids is like a gift box. What were those things called when I was a kid? It was like caramel popcorn in a box, and you would get a toy. It was like a random little thing. Cracker Jack? I think it was called Cracker Jack.
Oh, what a
Shields are gone. Take them out.
42, that's what I'm talking about. No, I really do want to target that one if I can. Boost it away. Yeah, we're not gonna... Those ones are kind of cool. I wouldn't mind trying to dock one of those. Jackal. Nothing like debris raining against the hull of your ship to make you feel good in the morning. It was Crackerjack? Yeah, okay. Kinder Surprise is another one. Yeah, but see, Kinder Surprise was more European. Oh, my cargo hold's full. There you go. Yeah, if you're Canadian, then you probably had access to them. The U.S. is silly about those things.
Ready for touchdown.
Non-breathable atmosphere.
When you have a minute, I'd like to speak to you.
Not right now, Sarah. We've got bad guys to kill. Oh, by the way, how far away are we going? Oh, is she really needs to talk to me? Because she's got a... She's full-on got a conversation thing on her head. Alright, I better actually talk to her. Those actually mean something. I thought it was just one of the random, hey.
Ron Hope was a real piece of work, wasn't he?
A despicable person.
Despicable is too kind a word. He held innocent people with little regard, treating their lives like numbers on a balance sheet. It's an absolute disgrace.
Couldn't agree more.
I'm relieved to hear you say that. Letting him off the hook would have been a terrible injustice.
It's a shame that the well-being and livelihoods are going to be in jeopardy.
While that's true, it certainly doesn't excuse the blood that he has on his hands.
Money isn't everything.
No, it certainly isn't. Especially when it comes at the expense of human lives.
Did you drink any coffee?
Thanks for taking the time to listen to me.
That's true. Oh, I need to check the weather tonight, Chris. I wonder if it's going to rain again. No, parece esta noche podemos dejarla suelta. Okay.
In frosty temperatures like this, there's nothing better than a flask of a good English whiskey to keep you warm.
Irish whiskey sounds really good. We don't have any whiskey, do we, Tris? We do have rum. That's your rum? Okay. Never mind. I just got denied. She's like, it's my rum. You have your wine. That's true. That is true. I've been drinking most of the wine by myself. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's not too far away. We can just walk there. The whiskey in a juice box is pretty funny here. Yes, Chris.
Another deserted Helium-3 facility. Must have been abandoned when this rock was dry.
Is that not a mining? Nobody's gonna miss you, he says. Man, I wouldn't mind some whiskey in a juice box right now. There's a turret up there. Turret is down. Chuck a grenade. That's where that other turret is. Turret's down. Check the grenade. Picking them off. All right, we're good. We're clear. Shotgun shells.
I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
I'll take the shrapnel grenade too, please. Speaking of which, I think I have a whiskey in a box right now. Somewhere in here. In the game. She's joking. No, I wish I had some whiskey in real life. Whiskey sounds really good right now. Red Harvest single malt whiskey. Here, look. Like a juice box. Only it's whiskey. Uh-oh. Pirotécnicos esta noche. Somebody's shooting off fireworks. Oh, hang on, guys. We gotta go get cats. There's a celebration that we forgot about, and we gotta bring the cat. We gotta bring some of the outside cats since they don't get freaked out with the fireworks. Some saint day for some celebration. Neither one of us knows which one it is. Chris is looking it up right now. Can you give it to me? Because I'm not going to be able to pronounce that listening to it. I'll have to read it. So it's the, where did you see it? Oh, Tuesday the 24th of September is the Catholic celebration of Our Lady of Merced, of Mercy. Is that mercy in Spanish? Merced is mercy? Merced. So it's a Catholic celebrations. Whenever there's like special saints days, a lot of people like to be festive and they go shoot off fireworks. Just gotta go get our kitty cats when there's fireworks, because the outside cats that spend most of their time outside, everybody gets scared. Lucas ran and hid under the bed. Mary was still outside. Mary, all the cats are inside right except for Snow White. Snow White stays outside. But everybody else was like, fireworks, we need to go inside. There were some other turrets around here. Where the hell were they? Want your ammo. Huh. Oh, there's one up top. Oh, there's not a lot of gravity here. Okay. Let's go take out a pirate, guys. Ooh. That pack is ridiculous. I like the patches on the pack, on the spacesuit though. Oh, all the turrets are down. I don't need to do anything with this. That's if I had snuck in. I am not a sneak build this time around. I am a guns blazing build. The lock is too difficult. Oh, is this the one where we gotta go around backside of the cave? I've done a few of these. There's probably gonna be a guy or two up here sometimes too. Yep. What does this look like? No, thank you. Resting on the job? Lazy.
What the hell?
Ah! Headshot on the way down. Have fun. I'll take the antibiotics. I will take the toxin. 0G gimbal. What? My wife is making bad jokes. Oh, blue labor suit, but I didn't mean to loot that. That's because it's going to be overweight now.
Damn it! Last mistake you'll make.
Oh, I'm out of ammo in my gun. Shit. What kind of ammo does that thing take? I knew I should have bought ammo. I got sidetracked when we finished up the state of play and I never bought the ammo I was supposed to go buy. Ah, well, my sniper rifle's out of ammo now. We'll have to just blast them all. So there I was. I started blasting. Wine in a box, everybody. Boxed wine's not too bad. I don't know about boxed whiskey, though. That sounds kind of sketchy.
There you are.
Stay down. The original Baldur's Gate, Laura? It's a fun game. I think I did my. I think the most recent playthrough I did was right before Baldur's Gate 3 launched. So it would have been last year. I think we did a full playthrough of the first one, and we started the second one. And then I think they announced they had moved up the date for Baldur's Gate 3 launch, and so I was like, well, we're just gonna go straight to Baldur's Gate 3. And I dove into the early access. Oh, hang on, we've got. Go floating around. Moving on up. You're probably the third one? Oh, I think everybody was obsessed with the second one. I played it like... That's the only game I played for like a whole year. Look at me spraying and praying all over the place.
You're a damn joke.
Hi. I can't pick that because I didn't take lockpicking with this character. I think my favorite part of that game is still the Underdark and the sorcerer duel in the Vrow City. But also Irenicus was just such a magnificent bad guy, and the actor whose name I do not remember who did his voice, who I saw in like Star Trek, and he did such a great job. Baldur's Gate 2 to this, until Baldur's Gate 3, Baldur's Gate 2 was still my #1 favorite CRPG of all time. And it wasn't until Baldur's Gate 3 that I found a new favorite. Like, and I've played a lot of CRPGs over the years, and a lot of really good ones. Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2, just a lot, you know, Dragon Age, those games, and still nothing could beat Baldur's Gate 2 until Baldur's Gate 3. So kudos to Larian for actually being able to do something that no other game company had done up until that point. Which also turned me into a massive Larian fan, because I did not play their original games. I didn't even know who they were as a company until Baldur's Gate 3 was announced and they were the ones doing it. And I went, oh, who are these guys? Oh, they have CRPGs? Oh, let me go play Dragon's Dogma, Original Sin 1 and 2. And then I went, oh shit, these are really good games. Like, maybe this company is somebody to pay attention to. And then they drop Baldur's Gate 3 and it's like, oh yeah, you guys are, yeah, you're good to go. You are CD Projekt Red all over again, building great franchises. Can't wait to see whatever their next 2 games are. It's gonna be awesome. How do I get out of here? Alright, hopefully I'm not overweight. I'm still good. Let's go to the next one. I cannot fast travel while jumping or falling. Interesting. Never come across that one. The voice acting for Baldur's Gate 2, or Baldur's Gate 3, yeah, but also Baldur's Gate 2. Just the one thing I remember also taking away from Baldur's Gate 2 was the diversity of like class missions you had. Like you know, if you were a mage, you could go do the mage dome. And then all of the like side quests for your companions, depending on which companions you took, and how the relationships would change, and like it was so more advanced than the first game in terms of all the companions. Like Baldur's Gate 2 was such a good game. Oh, we're going down into a Cryolab.
We're locked in and landing.
Hello, Captain.
What's up, Vasco? How far away are we going? What's up? Okay. See? All right, I'm gonna tell a joke about Chris right now. She opened her mouth, so I'm gonna say it. She's getting ready to sew. Where are your glasses, honey? She's getting ready to sew one of Pippin's old bodysuits so that we can change the one that's on her, because this was a little stretched out and she was able to get to her way. So this morning, we woke up and she was like, I'm paraphrasing here. She's like, how is it that when I go to sleep at night, I'm absolutely exhausted? I sleep all night, I wake up in the morning, and instead of feeling refreshed, I just feel exhausted and parts of my body hurt. And I'm looking at her and I'm just laughing because this whole year, you know, I had my leg injury, and then last year was my finger injury, and I'm just, you know, things are happening. I'm getting older. You know, it's no lie. I'm in my mid 40s, and it's becoming more of a challenge to go for runs because you have less energy, and it's, you know, you have to push yourself to want to go do the things that 10 years ago were nothing. And so I was joking with this, but I was like, just welcome to getting old, honey. You're finally starting to feel what I've been feeling the last couple of years. Joking around with her. And then just now she's sitting here laughing. I'm like, what are you chuckling about? And she's over here trying to thread the needle. And she's like, I think I am getting old. I can't see the stupid hole. Can I show you? Look, she's over there giggling over here. And her glasses are over on the desk. She's supposed to have her glasses on. And I'm over here like, I'm having leg cramps tonight. I had to do stretches earlier, but my injuries acted up tonight. It's just like, there's nothing you can do about it. It's literally just stretch it out, and, you know. You've never played Baldur's Gate 3, United? You're in for a treat. It's on all... No, it's not PC only. It's, yeah, Laura already got you. Laura already answered. It's all platforms. It did start on PC only, but then they expanded it to the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. And S, I think, too. I love how it slides down the ice.
Beats taking the road anyway.
You might check it out, United. Be prepared to lose like 150 hours of your soul. Hang on, I gotta stop for a second. How is it possible? How is it possible? I'm surprised. You're like the first person I think I've talked to in a very long time who hasn't played Baldur's Gate 3. Because that was like I think that was like the thing of last year that everybody like. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying it's surprising to me to find someone that hasn't played Baldur's Gate 3. that's just kind of hitting me right now how rare that is to hear. That's someone who hasn't played Baldur's Gate 3 because I think pretty much and some of that might be because of my social circles because of what I do for a living and our gaming community and everything. But like Baldur's Gate 3, there are so many people now who are streamers whose careers were made on the back of like Baldur's Gate 3. My channel included. I got a huge boost from Baldur's Gate 3 when it was out. Those are like I have my first ever 100,000 view video from Baldur's Gate 3. That game changed a lot of people's lives, not just the developers. You're gonna lose 100 hours, 150. I think the minimum playthrough, if you're just doing the storyline, is around 80 hours, like just base storyline. But then you want to go off and do like a completionist journey, it's 350, like 350 hours if you want to do like the full completionist journey. I did a non-completionist journey and still was like 117 hours or something. Hell. Oh, there's somebody on top of me. Did he just run inside? What a little chicken shit. What is that right there? Are you behind the door? He's not gonna take damage. Oh, you're not a huge gamer. Up until Starfield dropped, you'd only play GTA Online and FIFA. You've just gotten into games more the past year. Oh, well, you're in for a treat. If you haven't gamed much and you're gonna go play Baldur's Gate 3, it's gonna spoil you for like every game that comes after, because they did such a good job. What is that? Nothing I want. Baldur's Gate 3 is so well done. And now you're playing it, a year later, it's all polished, all the bugs are gone. They're still up, update 7. Patch 7 just came out, right? Or is it I think patch 7 just came out because Wolfheart was playing it. I want to say a couple weeks ago. There's a magazine. Didn't give me anything when I clicked it.
Come back and face me. Come to die, have you? You will suffer.
It's really good. It is turn-based, and that's something that for some people, if you haven't played a lot of games, it's probably not going to mean anything to you. It slows it way down, so combat is extremely tactical. But the big thing to remember is that there are multiple difficulty levels. So you can choose how you want to play the game. So if you're finding the turn-based system a little overwhelming, or you're finding that all the rules of Dungeons and Dragons are confusing or things, just put it on story mode and don't worry about it. It's an amazing game regardless, but there's all the different difficulty levels. The big thing is like every companion in that game, every one of the actors who did motion capture has gone on to become like super famous over the last year because they did such an amazing job with the voiceovers and the motion capture for all their characters. It is a massive, deep RPG, fully voiced, all motion capture. There's, be forewarned, it's a very adult game, so if you're going to be playing and you're not streaming, definitely, like, as long as you're not afraid of it, make sure you play with the nudity filter off and everything all there, because there's some really cool stuff. There's a lot of fun stuff. It's a really, 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 really good game. I would love to do a second playthrough. The question is just where do I smash it in? Yes, I played on my first playthrough was easy mode, Laura, because I did my Moon Druid and loved every moment of it. And, I died like the first big golem fight down there in the caverns, that one I died on until I figured out the mechanic. That took a couple tries. The first drow boss you do in the Underdark in early access, I died to him like 7 or 8 times in a row. And then when they launched the game and I was able to do it on easy mode, I just like plowed over him and I was like, vengeance! Felt so good to like take him out. But the game can be super challenging too if you want that tactical element and all the dice rolls. The other thing too, you know, I don't know if you've played any tabletop, but like, the Minotaurs were wicked too the first time you come across those as well. Yeah. I don't know if you've ever played D&D United, but one of the things they patched into the game after launch was custom difficulty. If you love tabletop and dice rolling and everything else, one of the coolest things to do in my opinion is to go into the custom difficulties. Well then, never mind. I'm not gonna. The next part, yeah, that part doesn't apply to you then. You just play the game. I would honestly suggest to you, if you're just getting into gaming and you're just gonna play the game for the first, go in, put it on story mode, and just go have fun. Just go have fun. You're gonna have a great time. It's a phenomenal game. It literally won more awards than any other video game has ever won last year. It won every single Game of the Year award at like every single game award ceremony there was to have because it's just that good. And so many developers are terrified now because it's like, how are we going to live up to that threshold?
Might as
you
well
know?
take what we can.
And they did it without microtransactions, and it's not a live service game. It's just a box cost, and that's it, you know. Pretty amazing. I think we're gonna have to go around in here. Sounds like you're gonna be playing BG3 this weekend, and for the next 6 months. Okay, that POI is not right. We definitely got to go in here and look for something. This is going to be your window into, it's your gateway into a whole new world. I'm guessing we have to go down through these tunnels. Because that's all frozen and blocked off. Oh shit.
Talk it down.
Okay, we've just lit the place up. We gotta go find this bounty we're after.
The accursed has escaped me!
Oop, there's a box. A couple of boxes. Okay. Did you finally get it to work, Chris? Did you finally get it to work?
No matter. In time.
Did you get it to work finally? Okay. Got your cell phone light helping you? There was somebody in that room. They probably are going to hear us in a second. Shit. That's not how I wanted to do that. Too late now. we still haven't found our boss yet. We're getting tons of crafting resources down here, at least.
We mustn't allow the heretic to escape.
Heretic? I guess they're prepping us for the DLC here. Is that my phone beeping? Oh, it's TikTok. It's all the trolls on TikTok. I'll have to go remove another 25 people later on tonight. I'm probably just gonna have to start ignoring it. Time to grab a drink. Deny resources at this time. Complete the implementation of the Seshat encryption. Personal overseeing the encryption of our older Marzana project data. My favorite questline in this game, guys, for those who have played this, is the NASA stories that you find along the main quest line when you go investigate that old NASA base and you get to dive into what created why Earth is the way it is. That storyline is my favorite in the game by far. Yes, like Laura Denal just said, reserve your whole evening for character creation in Baldur's Gate 3. You're gonna lose at least an evening creating your first character. It is one of the coolest character creators, for sure. Didn't we already come this way? Maybe not.
Those who defy the great serpent will know darkness in time.
That's the captain. That's who I'm looking for. Oh, she's definitely somewhere beyond. I don't think we're getting in from here. Nope, we're going around. Not going up either.
You've got nothing. Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
You do what you're gonna do out there. I'm in here trying to find bad guys and ways to get to the next place. And crafting agents and sealants. Who is she fighting? Wait, was there like, is this a window? No, there's definitely a way to get out there though. We gotta go find it. Oh, there you are. The captain was down here somewhere in one of these rooms. It might be that room right there, hopefully. About to find out. Oh! Hello there! Sarah, get out of my way. Oh, do I not have a key? She's in there. I'm gonna have to go find a key somewhere, though. Okay. Yep. she in the same room with us? Oh, that window's broken.
There you are.
Oh no! Holy crap! She really cut me down. Okay, that was not expected. What level was that? Like 47 or something? I didn't get a chance to track it. That was all over so quickly. Oh my goodness. Side missions are really cool. I like the way that you could be like wandering through town. You'll hear like rumors and stuff, and they'll pop up as little missions, side event, or what are they called? They're called missions, yeah, here in Starfield. ¿No quieres simplemente acostar la hueco de su pierna aquí o no? Así no tienes que quitar. Si costuras para cerrar el hueco de su pierna, así no tenemos que quitar esto. Oh shit, this is the last save.
I must be hearing things.
Well, crap, that means we gotta go all the way around again. Alright, well, I'll have to quick save when we get to the captain again. Okay.
The accursed has escaped me. You cannot elude the shroud.
That is sealant, which I'll happily take. Isotope, which I will happily take. Cred tank. Oh. I missed that the first time. Oh, I did not mean to loot that. It's all good. Hey, no, don't fall, honey. Yeah, you stretching? Stretchy stretch. That's a good girl. Don't fall, baby. What's that? She's awake right now, guys. She's just giving herself a bath.
Find them. They cannot have gotten far.
Chris is working on a new. She's sewing up one of the old ones because she figured out how to get to her wound through one of the leg holes. She obviously no cat likes wearing these, but what she'll do is she'll go down there and chew on the leg hole, and then she'll figure out a way to get her head in there, and then she'll kind of like sticking her head through like this, you know, and then she'll get down in there and lick at her wounds. Sucks. You wake up from your nap and you're like, no, what did you do, Pippin? You're not supposed to lick at it right now. It's all good. Is Frodo crying outside? I can't hear him because of the headset. Does he want to come in? Let me open the door. Oh, if it's Mary, we're going to ignore her because I don't know if they're going to do more fireworks and I don't want her to get out and scared. That's Mary. Yeah, I heard her now. This didn't do anything. It was just communication mails.
I will
No, no, déjala, Chris.
You're done.
Déjala. Está bien. They're off fighting somewhere. I don't know where they are.
Find anything useful?
Let's enter project data. All property controlled by Radiation Industries. If you know, you know.
This is futile. You cannot evade us.
Alright, I should quick save here because we're getting a little deeper in here. Let me check a couple things. Captain Underpants says, I'm scared. What are you scared of?
Time is running out for you.
Oh, it's 6:30. Do, do, do.
We will find you, and you will be judged.
What's really interesting to me is the feedback on this morning's New World video has been markedly different than what we were hearing from during the open beta weekend. We had a lot of those angry trolls, and then like I think I've only had 2 negative comments all day on that video, which is such a stark contrast. It goes to show you that sometimes when there's like open beta weekends, there are troll bots out there and people who have an agenda to like shut things down, and then as soon as the event's over, they disappear.
We mustn't allow the heretic to escape.
It's not conspiracy, it's legit. How dare this game exist? We need it to fail! It's like the people who are like, there should never be Star Wars anymore. I hate Star Wars, therefore no one should enjoy Star Wars. Fuck off. I want more Star Wars until I'm dead. I want to see Star Wars every single week. Every single month. Give me more Star Wars. I'm always going to want more Star Wars. Let's ignore the pick blocks because I'll get sidetracked with doors. Okay, so that captain is level 60. That's why. Oh my goodness. Get her? Yeah! Exactly, Laura. There's a targeted campaign against Dragon Age the Veilguard, and you're right. If you've never played a game, it's impossible to make a judgment call about whether or not it's going to be a good game or not. You have to actually play it first. Acolyte was freaking awesome. That last fight sequence was one of the coolest lightsaber fights I've seen in all of Star Wars history. It was so well done. The earlier fight scenes, not so much. And it definitely, right, it wasn't the best Star Wars show I've ever seen, but I had a lot of fun watching it. But I did love the last lightsaber sequence. I felt was exceptional. Just introducing like martial arts into the Jedi choreography was really cool. And I loved, like, I made a whole video about it actually, the Jedi Wookiee fight sequence, where you had all these little angry trolls who were like, it's the worst thing I've ever seen, it's so slow, It's like you're not understanding the visual storytelling going on right here. It's like if you've ever played an MMO or a video game, you understand this. Two-handed weapons are slow to wield, and they take a lot of strength to wield. And the way that you show that in a visual format is to slow down the movements. But also, he's a Wookiee. He's not about being fast, agile, and he's got a lightsaber. He's got a lot of body weight, and he's all about strength in the Force. Like that moment when he picks up that one Jedi Knight and holds him up against the wall and then forces his lightsaber against the guy's side. He's like throttling him up against the wall and is like burning his lightsaber through the guy's rib cage. And you've got the other Jedi Master like pulling on his arm and yelling at him and trying to break him out of his trance. And it was like, it's not going to happen. He's a fucking Wookiee. Like, I loved like this slow, methodical, I'm a giant Wookiee wielding the Force. I thought it was great fun. Across everything. There was some weak writing for sure. And like the very first episode with Carrie Ann Moss, where they offed her character, spoiler alert, in the cantina or whatever, and that fight sequence felt so over choreographed that it was like, I was a little, I hope it's not going to be like that the whole show. And then they redeemed themselves by having that badass lightsaber sequence at the very end. I was like, okay, you're good. You have created something enjoyable. But it did have some weak points, but so did like Kenobi, which my brother and I both love the Kenobi show. There were some weak points in Kenobi too, but I cried right alongside Ewan McGregor when they had that final confrontation with Darth Vader, and Anakin's like, you didn't kill him, I did, and he's like, he finally realizes that, Anakin's gone. Like, but also the relief at knowing that he didn't kill his friend. Like, all those years he'd been living in the desert, tortured, cut off from the Force, purposefully keeping himself from the Force. Because he thought he was the downfall of the Jedi Order, and he thought he was the reason that his friend died. He killed his best friend, he killed his brother, and he suffered all that over the years. And then to find redemption at the end of that, I bawled. And that was the coolest lightsaber sequence for me in like all of... I think that sequence even beats out the Duel of the Fates for me. That lightsaber sequence between, not Anakin, but against Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi. That was just chef's kiss. But, then we get stuff like Andor, which is just such leaps and bounds beyond anything we've seen before because it's dealing with stuff that's not Jedi, and it's so refreshing. Oh, you're trying to run? Not on my watch. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Chris has got bugs on the TV screen. Oh, hang on. Chris has got little bugs on her phone that she's showing to Pippin, and Pippin's chasing bugs on the screen. Gotta figure out how to get out of here. My brother had a hard time with Andor, Laura. Like, he the first 3 or 4 episodes, he literally texted me after he was he texted me 2 or 3 episodes into Andor, and he was like, man, I don't know, I love The Mandalorian, I love the Book of Boba Fett, but this show is slow as shit. And I was like, just wait, it's a slow burn. And then he got to episode 3 or 4, and he texted me, he's like, okay, Andor is really badass. And I was like, I know, man, I told you. Good times. Alright. I remember there being a vent up here. Oh, no, there it is. It's the stairs. I thought I was going to fall. A utility key. Oh, there's a... My luck has run out. Question is, how do I get out of here? Okay, I came that way. I'm out of ammo on all my weapons, aren't I? We definitely need to make an ammo run. For anybody that's new here, we celebrate all Star Wars. We celebrate all Star Trek. We celebrate all Lord of the Rings. We celebrate all of our favorite franchises. We realize that all of it's good, just some of it's better than others. We don't trash the companies that make those products. I don't think I can get out of here this way. How did I get in here? Oh, it's this. It was over here. I thought it was up through the ceiling. I think I have to just go this way to get out. My niece and nephew, their favorite show of all time is the Book of Boba Fett. They absolutely love that show. And like my brother, my nephew, he's like 9. Like his favorite film is The Last Jedi. It's not my favorite Star Wars film, but it's his favorite Star Wars film. And I would never attempt to take that joy away from him by being like, it's Disney, it's trash, nah. No, that's not how we roll around here. We celebrate it all. Because we all were kids at one point. Chris and I were talking about the Willow show recently, and how unfortunate it was that that got the reception it did. Because it was a fun show, but you had some angry people out there who didn't want it to be a thing. I think the worst thing to me was seeing the celebration of people who were on Twitter/X, like Star Wars Theory, who are on their social media platforms celebrating the cancellation of Star Wars Acolyte as if it's a good thing. Disney should never be allowed to make Star Wars ever again. That is the... No. Nope. Nope. It's not how it works. But you also get, conversely, you have the same group of people who will get really upset at anything that's ever come in Lord of the Rings since Tolkien died, which was 100 years ago. It wasn't 100 years ago, but, you know. Nothing that's ever been done since then is actually Tolkien, and therefore it's not acceptable. Only the books are allowed to be actual things. Everything sucks unless it's the books. Even the Hobbit film, as horrible as that was, that little animated Hobbit film from the 70s, that has its place. Even George Lucas's Christmas special, as hated as it is, the Ewok films, as bad as they are still part of Star Wars canon. You gotta take the good with the bad. There's no such thing as bad Star Wars. All Star Wars is good. It's just that some Star Wars is better than other Star Wars. Mr. George, I'm looking at you with your Ewok special and midichlorians. And yet I still love Star Wars. I wonder if we could launch our stuff. I wonder if we could launch ourselves into Atmo. Because you could totally launch yourself into Atmo in No Man's Sky. I've never seen them make that statement, Emo Pyro. Yes, United. That's the thing. Kids are not swayed by opinion. That's the best part, and that's I always tell people when we're doing reviews or when we're talking about things. I'm like, if your inner child is dead, that's a you problem. If you've allowed your inner child to become suffocated, that's a you problem, because it ain't a me problem. Like, we get a lot of people who talk about how when they watch me play video games and I'm streaming and stuff, they are like, I wish I could get as excited as you get about playing video games. I just can't feel it because of these reasons. And I'm like, that's a you problem, not a me problem, because I don't have that issue. Like, I see something cool and I get goosebumps and I get all sorts of tear-eyed and emotionally. Like, it's, you know, I love all sorts of fun stuff. All right, we're going to the cockpit. Oh, this is the perfect moment for me to segue, guys. CC Felton says, see the vibes you put out, Renfail. Good evening, good sir. Good evening. I think a lot of people read into Disney press statements too. It's the same thing with Paramount and Star Trek. We are going to go take a look at something real quick here while we're here, because I forgot to do this earlier in the stream today. So I want to do this while we've got everybody here. Oh, BioWare's got something out on their Discord. Yep, they just linked that trailer that we saw at the cool. So as soon as I get done with my stream tonight, we'll do the reaction video to that Dragon Age Veilguard Blighted Dragon gameplay trailer, and also the Ghosts of Tsunami sequel. Hang on, I'm pulling something up. Z-Meat says, I'm passionate about video games and I'm 48. I feel bad for anyone that doesn't have anything to be passionate about. That's the exact stance that I like to take as well. Can I turn on dark mode for this website? No, it looks like shit. Okay. Mantis says, I'd love to revisit Starfield at some point. I'm a big Bethesda fan, but I felt like Starfield fell short. I loved it at launch. I had a great time. It's gotten better. It's got a lot better. They've added a lot more stuff to it. We talked about this a little bit last night, everybody. We're going to do a quick commercial break here for anybody who's been around for a while. You know who this is, but I'm going to go over here and show this off for a minute. So Liam is a long-term community member who has been around since 2014 in our community. He has supported all of my game dev projects. He's supported all of my books over the years. He has had a Forgotten Realms blog for years where he's been reading through all the Forgotten Realms stuff and doing reviews for the Forgotten Realms novels. He's had a booktube that he's been growing for the past couple of years that he got monetized early this year, and it's growing nicely. His name is Hemvar in our Discord. His YouTube channel is Liam's Lyceum. And he just published his debut novella on Amazon today. So we linked this last night and talked about it a little bit. I got my paperback already ordered, coming in the mail. It's supposed to be here, I think, on the end of the month. So if you like good fantasy and you want to read something to support an independent author, I'm going to recommend this because he is growing as an author. He has been submitting tons of short stories and getting published in lots of little places, and he's been growing his portfolio. He's done some fan fiction for us for our Weave in the Void project. And since his book is out and he's supported all my stuff over the years, I definitely need to give that back. So it's called Dreamer Awake. It's by Liam QD Hall. I'm going to drop a link in Twitch and YouTube right now. There's also a link up in our Discord channel. This is his debut novel, or not novel, novella. So it's a short read. It's about 56 pages. It took me a few hours to go through it. I don't want to spoil anything here. I'll just say that, you know, like any self-published thing, this is something that artists put out there, and it might not be as polished as something that's produced by Tor or something, but that doesn't take away from the fact that it is a good, fun read. I'm supposed to give him a blurb tonight. I have yet to do that. That's one of the things I got to work on after I finish up my stream tonight. But we're going to drop a link in here. If you like good sci-fi and fantasy and you just want to read something and to support an author, you can do so. I'm going to make sure that I get the link right here. We're going to get that. We're going to go back over to the stream now that we're done with that commercial. And also make sure you follow along with Liam's YouTube channel if you dig it up. It's Liam's Lyceum. You can find that over on YouTube, and then also as Hembar in our Discord. And we're going to drop a link in chat to his book. It's available in digital and paperback right now. What's up, Chris? Did you give her her tube of... Where did she get the tube? Wow. I don't have to admit anything like that, Game Boy Dame. It sounds to me like you've got a little bit of a grudge against something. Jesus. You gotta admit the majority of these paid mods are garbage. No. I don't play with any mods. People are free to pick the things that they want to play with in their games. That's one of the beauties of these games. I smell a Bethesda troll, someone who hates Bethesda. Stinks in here. Somebody might be about to become famous on the stream. We'll see. That's over on YouTube, guys. All right. Are we done with all the Freestar missions? I think we are. We still have this guy. I don't know that I have a EM weapon that can stun that guy. Does physical. Revenant, right? Shotgun's physical. That's physical. That's an energy. But that's... Yeah, I need an EM thing. I need a stun gun to do that one. Exactly, United. Don't buy the mods if you don't like the mods. It's that simple. What's up, Chris? Hang on a second, guys. Es la posición, Cristina. Sí, porque tienen sus... So this is what she's... Yeah. No, this is where she got access earlier. Hi, Mama. What are you doing? De lo que yo sepa, no. Pero vamos a ver. Continúa monitoreando. Did that troll run off and he didn't have a comeback? Oh, he didn't want to become famous on the stream. He just came in and be like, Starfield paid mods are garbage. They never have comebacks. They always just drop in and they think that their little rant is going to mean something. And it's like, everybody here is playing Starfield because we like the game. Like... Let's go back and talk to Mayor Cartwright about their job. I said there. Oh my goodness. Did I use pronouns? Woke game. Woke game. Woke streamer. Oh no. It's because I don't remember if Mayor Cartwright was who it was, so we're going to say they. But of course, you know, it's woke. We use they on the stream. Let's trigger all the people tonight, everybody. Did you just give her more of that vitamin paste? Sorry, my wife is over here giving kitty cat snacks.
Funny how Aquila City reminds me of Neon, with the wealth planted in the middle and the poor at the periphery.
All right, Mayor Cartwright.
Aquila City's really the heart of the Freestar.
This guy's sitting out on his porch. He's got a nice little...
I hope Aquila is treating you nicely.
Okay, I was going to say there's no rain coming through that, and now there is. It just took a second, I think.
The finest folk in the settled systems make their home right here.
So why does the city need a wall?
You really are new around here, aren't you? Aquila's
Oh, this is
every
not
bit
the right person, I don't
foremost
think.
among
Hold
them.
on.
I'd tell you more, long as you stay on the... If you run into any problems in my town, you...
Okay, I'm supposed to talk to him. Oh, okay, about a job. Never
Come
mind.
tell me. Actually,
I was like,
hello
what?
there. So good to
What am I
see
looking
you.
for here? Can you tell me about the core?
The core is the oldest district and represents the original settlement dating back to the days of Solomon Coe. The descendants of the original settlers still make their home there today.
Hold up.
But divine pleasure to
I want to go back and grab Sam. This quest might have something different with Sam at my side. The Land of Extremes? Yeah, it's...
I have things for you.
There's definitely some craziness that goes on from time to time. Let's get up. I think Sam is on my ship.
Yeah, the way you handle things.
Oh, he's right there.
Not bad. Not bad.
The Freestar Rangers. You did their dirty work and then some. So how'd you feel wearing the badge?
That's a loaded question.
Yeah, on the outside, the videos make it all look so straightforward. But actually doing the job is anything but. Me, I never cared much for being a ranger. Too many of them try to force the world to be only black and white when it's anything but. Take Ron Hope. I mean, the guy's a legend. Before him, Polvo was a desperate, depressing place. Everything he did was to keep his people employed, to keep Hope Tech standing in the backstabbing world of megacorp politics.
I think it was all about power and greed with Ron Hope.
I really hope you're wrong. But you probably aren't.
You weren't there, Sam.
Tough call on what to do with Ron Hope. Taking his hush money wouldn't have said right
Oh,
with me.
well, he does know what I did.
But I wonder what's going to happen to Hopetown without him.
Time will tell.
I suppose it will. As much fun as it is being a ranger, I hope you can start focusing on Constellation business. There's plenty of mysteries left in the good old Milky Way to discover.
Why don't you come along with me, Sam?
It's good to be out and about.
Ready to head
Well,
back out?
it's about time. I miss the company.
Okay, Sam. I'm trusting you to stay out of trouble. Think you can handle that?
Alright, so Sam is now my active companion. Which means we might get a different response from the mayor.
Rough.
But that's going to be for tomorrow morning's session, everybody. I'm wrapping up for the night because I still got to go do some video editing, get some trailers pushed out, some reaction videos. We're going to be back at around 8 or 9 a.m. Mountain Time tomorrow morning for more Starfield. Tomorrow is a twofer. We're doing Starfield in the morning and World of Warcraft tomorrow night. If this is your first time tuning in and you happen to be watching the multi-stream on Twitch, don't forget to check the YouTube, because that's where all the day-to-day stuff happens. That's where the Let's Play series airs. We have an Outpost series going on for Starfield. We have a base building series for No Man's Sky. We've got Lord of the Rings Online on episodes, a whole bunch of other stuff. So check out both places. And the Discord, everybody. Don't forget the socials, the Patreon, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. Thanks so much for being here. Have fun. Catch you on the flip side.